Okay, so this is an excellent hand right here, pretty much a perfect curve. When you go for the Plague Stinger to the Rats to the Lord, it's pretty hard to deal with if it goes unanswered. Looks like he's running an Infect deck, so he's going to be relying on pump spells. And the reds for the Assault Strobe, so you get the double strike in. I can't let this guy come through and attack, so I'm going to play the Plague Stinger as being a blocker. Even if he has a pump spell, he'll still get the -1/-1 counter on him, which will kill him next turn. This is a case of the Contagion class being pretty good removal against the smaller creatures. Yes, don't expect it to work as well against the bigger guys. Yeah, I'm going to play the Lord. It's a little risky, but I want to set up the Rats along with enough mana for the Doom Blade. The Rats go through. Yeah, I can't let that happen. I'm going to lose the Lord, but it's better off than eventually having a 2-for-1 at some point. Okay, take out his land so that way he can't do 2 live wires and a pump spell on the same turn unless he gets a land this turn, and it doesn't look like that's the case. So that's going to be good. Going with the Proliferate for the slow win. Oh, look at that top deck Contagion class. Gotta love it. Yeah, that's the Hurt Locker for him. It's an okay hand. We got the 2-drop Plague Stinger. Be able to follow up with the birds. The double tides is definitely going to hurt us. We'll see how it works against the control deck. It might actually come through though. So I keep chipping away with the Plague Stinger. Yes, I made a mistake. I should have played the Lord before I attacked. Or even had my mana open so I could add a mana leak for this big guy. This is not looking good at all. Another counter spell. I gotta play the Rats. Just try to get them poison counters up as much as possible. He needs to come through. You didn't do the Rats? That's gonna be your mistake. And a tide goes through, yes. Okay, so I got at least 3 turns now, but with the tide going off, that goes up to 4. And he lets the second one go through. Oh yeah, it's not looking good for him. Next play will be the Jace, and hopefully I'll be able to draw another playable card and finish him off with the poison counters. Got an okay hand. Thinking he's probably gonna run Lux Cannon or something with the key. So I'm gonna play the Contagion class early so I can get some counters going. Oh, made a mistake there. Mirror deck, yeah, I don't have to slow him down. I might as well take it out now before that becomes a 2-for-1. Lux Cannon, way to go, baby. Let's get that ball rolling. Hopefully we can start proliferating with the Contagion class. Or at the tide next turn, that'll make it really sweet. That anvil's heavy. There's his hand. I need some removal. I gotta get that Overseer before it becomes problematic. So I'm gonna cast Jace. Hopefully I could draw some removal. Class for Doomblade. Yes! Top deck Doomblade. Alright. I'm gonna have to take out that Galvanizer. Okay, I'm gonna play the Jace. Hopefully I could draw a card so I could do the Proliferate. And yes. Thing of beauty. So I'll do the +2 just in case he could attack and take out the Jace. Temper Steel is gonna be heavy. 2 keys, that's not good for him. Doesn't have anything in hand. Tied in the birds means I'll be doing Lux Cannon pretty much every turn. Bring this guy, and then the rats. I made a mistake not doing the Lux Cannon. Hopefully that doesn't prove to be anything bad. Yeah, he's pretty much against the wall. He's dead next turn. Gonna play it out. Alright. And we'll finish it off with the clasp. No need to attack. Alright, got a decent hand. Normally I wouldn't like to play the birds as a 2-drop, but we got Jace here for the 3. So I can continue doing Jace's ability with the Proliferate. Looks like it's going to be a control deck. Oh, great. Well, the birds are another benefit. Because they do normal damage, it'll stop the Ascension from activating, whereas the infect creatures wouldn't have that same effect. Yeah, he keeps spreading seeds like this. It's going to be really difficult to cast Skithrix. Against these type of decks, the control decks, I really don't want to cast it without the haste. I got the Mana Leak protection. And this is what you save your Mana Leaks for. Get rid of them Wraths of God. Them Days of Judgment. And again, another double black card getting stuck in my hand due to the spreading seeds. Continuing to draw every card every turn with Jace is a headache. Maybe I shouldn't have casted the birds. That's what I get for it. Being too greedy, should have never casted the birds. Oh, well. At least I get a rats out there and the birds, plus a Mana Leak protection. So that's pretty good. Still be able to chip away at the Ascension, and I won't be able to get off in time. Hopefully. Of course. Counterspell. No, I can't let that go through. I gotta save those birds, stop that Ascension from going off. Lose the rats. Keep the Jays going. Alright, see if he goes through. Oh, Skithrix went through. It's a game, guys. It's a wrap.